because we're in this server.
Sure.
And
outside gaming?
if you scroll to the bottom, you get in the server ones.
A lot of people in the house, so
Outside gaming?
this is probably
If you
the
scroll to the
What?
bottom, you get in the server ones.
A lot of people in the house, so
It's getting really comfy out here.
Scroll to the bottom. Nice, yes. Server ones.
a lot
Kinda
of people
cool,
in the
actually.
house, so
It's getting really comfy out here.
Nice.
This laptop is not nearly as good as my desktop, but
Drones
Why?
per second? Oh.
yeah, and I'm at.
No, it's the drugs.
Yeah, always the drugs.
Bro, this person wouldn't trade me Nico, and he's making the worst Nico plays I think I've ever seen.
Oh, well, you better watch me play a Nico game then.
They're in the middle of an era?
We're in an era right now.
How long is this? How long is left in the ARAM, by the way?
We're probably
Like how many
halfway
towers?
through. 0, but it's ARAM, so
Halfway through.
Okay, go live.
I mean, we can level. You know.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, we
level.
can
Let's let's do that
Is that
last
his-
time on Deathroll, and then we'll level.
Were we leveling to 5? I thought we were, or are we at 4?
We're at.
We're leveling this session. I don't know if we're leveling
Well,
at the start or
Oh
at the
yeah,
end.
you just said we would level this session. I guess that's fair.
Oh, if I did, then yeah, go for it. Let's do it.
Let's level. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's level then while people are doing that. That sounds good.
I just want to kill, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna level then.
You guys gotta watch this roll for HP. It's gonna be amazing.
The roll for HP, dude.
Huge.
The 7 is actually insane.
It's actually
Okay.
big,
Give me this.
right, Drew?
Yeah, I wanted to let you get that.
Wait. Okay. Roll for HP. Let's go.
Alright, let me see this.
It's gonna be a 1. Let's see
Just
it.
press, bro.
Yes.
So this is not good because you guys are rolling low.
Yes,
so I'm gonna roll one
dude.
almighty.
Holy cow! Bless up, bro.
Wait, you guys actually kind of.
Oh, dude,
I rolled
I cannot watch you guys live right now. My computer's just like dying.
Unlucky.
How's the new place?
Oh, true. You moved.
it's good.
How's
We're,
the new spot? Yeah.
Oh, the one-man Nico,
Good,
man.
it's good.
And an ARAM. Like, that's
We're down
criminal.
to 1 bedroom, but it's comfy enough.
Huge.
Everyone's happy we're here, and
Queue first.
I actually just hit the fattest queue of my life.
Bro, why did it keep signing me out of this fucking website, man?
Wait,
I know,
wait.
that's
What's
what I was
so when it says components and it says VS? What? So V is vocal. What's
so
S?
V is verbal.
Verbal.
S is somatic components. So it's like I want to say it's like you have to be a certain environment or something like that.
No, I think somatic
Somatic is hands.
yeah, gestures.
You have to
and,
like make
Oh, you
hand
have to,
movements.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
It's like,
yeah.
for
You have
example,
to
you
use
can't cast it if
at
you're
least
tied
one
up.
hand. You have to have a hand free. For the most part, it doesn't really matter.
The only
But-
time it would probably matter is if someone had cast like silence or something, then you couldn't like cast a verbal spell.
Exactly, yeah, that's a big one. If you have your hands tied, like maybe your hands bound or something like that, that's like okay, well you can't use the somatic component with your spell.
There we go. That's a great Nico ult.
Okay.
That's a great Nico ult right there. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. We're
10? Nice.
Huge. That's big.
that's the maximum roll, no?
No, he has a
I
D12.
roll on a D12.
Well, excuse
Oh,
me.
I
You
should've
rolling a
keyed. I should've
D12?
keyed.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me about freaking barbarian
Bro,
god over here.
Why are you guys surprised that I have a take every time?
Sorry, I just
I mean,
forget,
well,
dude.
like,
My
there's-
bad.
he
My bad.
To be fair, he does play League of Legends, which has been tank meta forever. So
True.
tanks are just powerful.
Oh my goodness, I do so much damage.
Oh, I have 10 movement, 10 feet extra movement. Let's go.
That's big.
Huge. My armor class is still bugged, but it's alright.
Oh, is it still?
It keeps resetting to 10. I don't know why it's
Right.
not adding Dex plus Con, but it's whatever.
Okay, well, at least on your little mini
That's
on the screen, it
flipping
says 14.
OP.
I changed
Why
it.
is he so fast?
So,
Oh, you did? Okay.
yeah. I just...
Wait, I get a level 3 spell, but if I take the level 3
Oh.
spell, I don't get a
You know
level
what?
2 or a level 1 spell.
So you have a limited number of spells you can prepare each day. You can swap out stuff if you want to have more or whatever, but
Mhm.
now you have level 3 spell slots, so you may look back and say, I don't use this very often, I can take this away, you know.
I'm sick.
I don't know how it looks on...
That's brutal.
Alright,
Yeah,
Last
um,
time I got 2.
Oh, actually, I gotta update all your minis too, but we shouldn't...
Not squishy.
It shouldn't be too big of a deal today.
It
Alright,
doesn't
let's see.
matter.
Am I gonna roll?
Uncanny dodge now.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll.
Dude, Uncanny Dodge is so
Okay.
gross.
Okay, that's average.
Yeah, that's
It's
average
pretty
for me.
fun though. I will say it's one of my favorite rogue mechanics.
Yeah, and I'll make up for the low HP rolls with uncanny dodge here. No, you're dying this time, bro. I'm over it.
Okay. All right, I've picked my... Oh.
I level up just gave me. It's pretty cool. I don't have to do anything. Just level up and I was like, nice. Uncanny dodge, more HP. Have fun.
Yeah, that's how
Oh,
my
that
level
flash
up
just
was.
disappeared.
I got HP, I got extra attack, and nothing. Easy.
Okay. So yeah, we're flipping done. 34 hit points is flipping huge for me though.
That's a big deal for you.
Yeah, that's massive. Kate, how much do you have?
I have 28 now.
I have over double your health now. I have 60.
Sorry, did you say 60?
I said 60, yeah.
Beautiful.
I rolled
the
a
most
12
damage.
last level and a 3 or a 10 this level.
It's
So
it's
it was
it's
pretty
good stuff.
massive
I mean,
gains
having
for
a
me.
D12 is a higher ceiling.
Yeah.
At least you don't have the tough feat. I think it's the tough feat that just gives you like an extra.
That's tough.
It's like 2 HP per level.
Your hit point maximum increases to an amount equal to twice your level when you gain this feat. Each level thereafter, your hit point maximum increases an additional 2 hit points.
Excuse me?
Yeah,
per
so
level.
every time you level, you get an extra 2 hit points just off the bat. With tough.
Tough.
My brother had a homebrew class where like you use your maximum hit points as your spell slots instead of like spells or to do things with your body.
Okay.
And I broke it instantly because he gave it really good HP scaling, and then I took the tough feat and I had like 60 hit points by like level 3.
Oh my gosh.
I completely broke it. He was like, he worked on it for months, and I was like, I played it once, and he's like, okay, well, back to the drawing board.
How's Cali?
It's good. I like the weather. Weather's nice.
Ugh, gross.
Yeah, I was gonna say it rained. It rained both days we were packing up the moving van.
Oh,
that kinda
true.
sucked.
I totally forgot that it was raining those days. Like,
Yeah,
I knew that it was
that
raining, but
cool.
like I forgot that you were moving on those days, and I don't know, like the two things just never like connected in my
It was just
mind.
very wet and cold, but we just finished. We just unpacked everything today. So we're all set for now. Now I just need to find a job. Go from there.
Did we long rest, by the way?
But yes, you all did. Yes.
Okay.
You guys completed a long rest by the end of because
yeah, Hunzy was last on watch.
Flint took the last.
Oh
watch, and you're allowed
yeah. We gotta
Yes,
go find Teledriel.
which we will we'll get into that now. Is everyone ready? Are we cool to start?
Yes, sir.
I'm ready.
I have
Okay.
I have created something that I think will kind of be fun when I level up.
Oh.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, dude, I don't know whose side you're on anymore.
I want to test this out whenever.
Teledriel's like leveling while kidnapped.
Teledriel's the,
Well, I
the
mean,
big bad guy.
technically, you guys were leveling like because you guys completed a big deal, like a big deal of stuff, and
Yeah.
Sarah. So, we'll start there though. You're currently TBC is on the road to Lothlow after having successfully defeated Hector, the curator, in the alchemical archive vault in Thera. Hector proved to not be too much of a challenge. He didn't seem to be a true fighter of any sorts, but he augmented himself with potions enough that he slowed you guys down a little bit. But you were able to quickly find the potion, and then after healing Hector back to full health, you used him to your advantage to get the guards off of your back, which proved to be very effective. You guys got out of the alchemical archive and out of Thera pretty fast. The travel across the fields south of Thera were pretty quiet for the most part. You could see in the distance that there were at least some pursuance, but they didn't seem to follow for too long. And after having a very, very quiet and uneventful watch all night, Flint, you took your watch just before sunrise and reminisced about your journey, where you've been, how you got here, only to return to the camp and realize that one of your companions was missing. And we'll pick up right there. No one else is awake yet. Flint, you are still the only one up.
Do I notice that Teledriel's missing?
Yeah, we did establish that.
Okay.
You noticed that
Okay.
His like bed mat is empty. His bags are all gone. None of his things are there, and he is no longer there either.
Guys, everybody up. Teledriel's missing. I don't know what happened. I was on watch and I came back in and he's gone. Where's Teledriel? I run over and shake these two awake. Wake up! Teledriel's missing.
Peace.
Probably just wandered off.
No, he didn't wander. All of his stuff, all of his stuff's gone too. He didn't just. You think he packed up to go for a whiz?
I think you would probably know if you were paying attention.
I was looking in a specific direction. Maybe not the one that he wandered off to. But we got to go find him. Like, all of his stuff is gone.
All right, relax. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get Sirius while you guys are waking up.
We've have we completed a long rest at this point, or
Yeah.
Yes.
Sirius, wake up. We gotta. I don't know what happened. Teledriel's gone. I'll give him like a little kick in the ribs. Sirius, wake
Well,
up!
He's in a tree.
Oh, he's in a
currently
tree? Can I throw a rock at
he's
him?
in a tree. Sure. Make an athletics check.
Sheesh.
I scoop up a rock.
Jeez. Yeah, you hit him like right in the side of the head. Not hard enough to like cause any damage of any kind, but you nailed him.
As I wake up to being hit, I instinctively hellish rebuke.
Whoops.
I will make your deck save there, Flint. If you're successful, I'll say you take 0 damage.
Let's go.
Oh, he has plot armor
Flint's
against
on
me.
fire.
He has plot armor against
Bro,
me.
unironically has plot
Dude.
armor. That's insane.
As you throw this rocket, Sirius instantly rebuttals with just fire from hell, and you are very alert right now because you're worried that you may have something to do with what happened to Leisuriel, and so you jump out of the way instantly, and you take 0 damage.
I kind of look
That was a lot of
around.
damage too, so wow.
Well, I look around, kind of like sleepy-eyed, and I'm like, what's going on? What happened?
Talidriel's missing, man. I don't. He didn't just go for a whiz. Like his stuff's like his pack, his bedroll. It's all gone.
Okay. Whose watch was it?
It was mine. It was mine.
Then it sounds like we know whose responsibility it is to go find Talidriel. Why are you waking me up?
Because we got to go find him together. We're like a team. We're TBC.
I kind of roll my eyes and let down a rope and climb down the tree. And, like, all right, let's go find Talidriel.
I already woke up the other two. We can go meet up with them.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
gonna
be
be
right
over
back.
at Talidriel's just bedding, seeing if there's like tracks or anything around it that would tell me where he went.
Yeah, you can roll investigation or survival for that. That's really good. Yeah, as you're looking around, there's multiple sets of footprints and around his cot where he was laying. He seems to be laid more in a dirt patch than the rest of you. There's actually quite a few footprints.
Does it look like there's like a scuffle or something?
No, it looks like they definitely more than just Talidriel's feet were present. There's different shapes and different sizes of footprints there, but it doesn't look like there was any kind of struggle. It seems to have been just a coming and a going. There's footprints that lead to his area where he was sleeping, and footprints that lead away as well.
And I can see like where they came from and where they went.
Yeah, so it looks like they came from and left from about the area where the road is. I'll say as well, with that dirty 20, you can see that some of the footprints have a little bit more of a red tinge to the area where they're standing, instead of just the brown and the dirt around you.
Interesting. I'm gonna call over my companions and show them the footprints and all the stuff where they went.
What's that red stuff on the ground? Does anybody know?
You're welcome to make an investigation to see if you know, or see if you can see closer as to what it is, or. Flint, to you, it just kind of looks like it just looks like dirt. Not really. I can hardly tell that it's really red at all. Con, you noticed it at first, but it doesn't really catch your eye again. It's just a little bit more of dirt.
Well, let's follow these tracks. See where they lead. Yeah.
Seems like they're leading back to the road.
We're far enough away from the town, though. No. Surely.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
think
you
it would've
guys
had
are
something to do with the town.
Mm.
Otherwise, it
at
wouldn't have
this
just been
point.
so
You guys
legit.
are most of the way to Lothlow, actually. You probably only have about a day's journey left to Lothlow.
Well, let's go follow these tracks and see what's up.
As you follow the tracks, they're with that survival check, Con, you're able to track them easily to the road. But once they're on the road, there's the road's well traveled. It's kind of hard to tell from there where they may have gone. You do see that red dust again as you get closer to the road. It seems to be like caked on the road as well, like it's been there before and trodden down as well.
Is there like a trail of the red dust substance on the road, or is it just kind of?
It looks like it's been there and then packed down as people have traveled across it, and then been brought back and packed down again. It's kind of worked its way into the road a little bit, but it's not. It doesn't seem to be from the surrounding area that you can tell. It seems to be a foreign substance.
Can I make an investigation check on the substance? See if I can figure out more of like its origins or something.
Yep. Okay. Serious, since you're from a relatively desert place, as well as having lived over in Otto as well, that being a beach place, you can tell that there are different colors of sand in the world. You know the sand up north from your home there, that it was a lot more fine, a lot more coarse, and almost had an orangish tinge to it. And the sand in Otto was a lot more smooth and a lot brighter white. This is some kind of sand that you can tell. Some kind of, or if not sand, then crumbled dust of some kind, from what you can tell.
I call over to my companions and I tell them, it looks like it to be some kind of sand, but I don't think it's from Otto or from Lavis. Maybe Lothlow. I haven't been there, so I'm not too sure about what it's like over there in Lothlow, but maybe someone came from Lothlow and got him. Maybe M came.
Why would he only take Toledo though?
Does
Toledo
Toledo
have
still
the
have
map?
the map? Yeah.
I think he does actually.
I just deleted myself from the thing. I didn't realize that was possible.
I used those. Dang it! I copied them from that map.
While they're like discussing that, I want to start ritual casting speak with animals.
Okay. Yeah. So as your companions are looking at the ground and dirt, Khan, how you don't use magic very often, so how would you say you're ritual casting this?
I guess as a total warrior barbarian, we're more in tune with like the spirit realm, so Maybe just like something to do with calling out to the animal spirits or something.
I think I picture it more like that you are definitely like a meditative. Maybe you place your
Yeah.
maul in front of you and you stand kind of stoically with the maul as you start to feel the breeze, and try and commune with nature, get yourself centered with nature. Your companions look over at you and you're standing uncannily still, very stoic as you commune with nature. And after about 10 minutes, you're able to feel that you've meditated long enough that you can speak to an animal.
While he's doing that at the same time, actually, I'd like to also ritual cast augury,
Okay.
which
Yeah, so for augury, you're definitely going to be off to the side a little bit, trying to be a little more reverent. Maybe not reverent. I think Khan's also being reverent for nature. But for you, you have a very specific person that you're calling out to,
Yeah.
your god. What is the question or the omen that you're seeking? What are you looking to figure
Well,
out?
because we're by the road, kind of, though, right?
Yeah.
And
It's quiet right now, though. The sun has just risen. There doesn't seem to be many travelers right now.
and then which like directions is the road, guys? Is it like east to west, north to south, kind of?
I'll draw it on the map. So we'll just say that the road is kind of going like this across the across that orange line there. And this side over here is heading north towards Thera, and this side is heading south. Where like it's like northeast and southwest, that kind of diagonal line there. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
I want to ask, basically, I just want to know if it's a good idea to find Teledro by heading towards Lothlow.
Okay. As you are ritual casting augury, we'll say Khan finishes up his Speak with Animals cast. Khan, what do you want to do with that?
I want to ask our horses if they saw who took Teledro.
Very, very interesting. Are you going to ask your horse specifically?
I mean, probably yeah, because it's close one to me. But
All the horses?
yeah, like if any of the horses saw something. I don't know,
Did
like
your
when
horse have
they
a
each would have been
name?
sleeping. Yeah, my horse's name is Tenet.
The other horses kind of look surprised as you're speaking to them. They don't really say much. They're kind of just eyeing you now. They start muttering to each other, and like these like kind of deeper. The best way I can describe it is like a horse. I feel like a horse would talk with like a whinny behind his like voice all the time. So he talks like this all the time. And the horses started talking to each other. Has he been listening to us this whole time? I've been complaining about his smell. And Tenet looks at them kind of sharply and looks back at you and says, Master, I did see them take him.
You recognize them?
What's that? Sorry?
I said, did you recognize them?
He
Have you
shakes
seen
his
them
head.
before?
I've never seen them.
Did he go with
They
them or
came
did
with-
they take him?
They took him. But they surprised him for sure. He could not fight back.
Thank you.
He bows respectfully. I don't know, how long does Speak with Animals last?
Let's see here. 10 minutes, but I'll just drop it right there.
Okay. as the other horses are talking to each other about the complaints that they've made and the worries that they've been caught in there complaining, their words start to turn back into just whinnies and grunts. Terragrim, you cast Augury, and remind me, when you cast Augury, what are you doing with your charms or your spellcasting focus?
I believe if I remember the last time I used it, I have some dice that I throw out.
Yeah, that's right.
Interpret.
And your question was if it was smart to follow the path to Lothlow to find Tledriel. Is that right?
Yep.
As you cast your dice, they have different symbols on them that to you mean weal and woe and kind of nothing in between. Both of the dice that you cast both land on wheel for good results.
Okay. I think they took him towards Lothlow, guys. Well, I walked back and them say that.
I asked for the horses if they saw what happened, and they said that he was taken, so he didn't go willingly.
Do you think they found out about the map?
I see no other reason why they wouldn't have taken the rest of us. I suppose there's a chance, but it seems like the most likely explanation.
All right. Well, we just continue on to Lothlow then, yeah.
Yep.
Seems like the best course of action.
All right, let's do it.
As you guys pack up, one of you will probably tie off Tledriel's horse to ride alongside you, rather than leave him behind. I mean, it's a perfectly good horse, even though he was complaining about Khan smelling funny. And you guys get back on the road pretty early on in the day. I'd say you probably are riding a little bit faster than you have in the past. Actually, are you guys riding faster? Trying to get to Lothlow quicker? See about Tledriel's whereabouts?
I would think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say, we'll try not to exhaust.
Make
our
it look
horses
suspicious.
Before, no, I was gonna say exhaust our horses before we.
We can go at like a good little trot
Nice
rather
trot,
than a gallop.
Yeah, like a fast try. Like before, I'd say probably you were riding just a normal kind of equine walking pace, but now you're going a little bit faster. The road is pretty quiet today. Terragram, you think it's possibly a holy day somewhere? That maybe why there's less people on the road. And as you get closer to Lothlow, you crest a hill, and you can see in the distance the mesas, the red dust covered mesas, and very close to the edge of the mesas is a river that kind of has been dammed up and made to get much closer to a city. And as you crest that hill, you can start to see the buildings in the city of Lothlow. We'll say you make it there with your faster pace, probably around late afternoon. It's been pretty uneventful on the road as you go down. Unless anyone wants to make perception checks on the way down.
I'll make a perception check on the way down.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, you do notice that there is a lot more red dust on the road as you get closer. Probably just coming off people's carriages and their feet as they walk the road as they get closer to Lothlow. But no one's suspicious that you can tell. You pass by very few travelers coming or going from Lockflow. And as you make closer to the city, it's a pretty interesting sight. It's a pretty well fortified set of buildings and towers in the middle of all these mesas, which also offer protection. It's actually pretty lavish there as well. There's a lot of really very, very nice looking buildings and houses in and surrounding the city. There are boats in the water. There are little docks with people fishing, and there's bustling markets as you start to enter the city. And you're greeted by a familiar face as you come into the town. Someone off to the side of the gate trots up on a black horse. It's Serafina. She nods to you all. Welcome to Lockflow. And she pauses and looks over you again, and then looks at the horse without a rider. Here. Wasn't there another one of your party? Did he not make it back in?
See, I thought you might know more about that.
I have not been privy to that information. I've been waiting here most of the day for you. We weren't sure when you would be arriving, but we assumed it would be today.
We believe that our friend was captured last night. But
was there a specific reason that he was taken?
Not that we know.
I mean, did he offend somebody in Thera?
Can I insight check her to make sure she doesn't actually know anything about where he is, about him being taken?
Yeah, go for it. I'll say the DC is going to be relatively high.
It's okay, not 20.
Okay.
God,
Oh, that was so
Not
close.
quite.
it was like rolled there and then rolled back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say that you, as you're setting her features, you're like, yeah, she has no clue what's going on, huh? That's as far as you can tell, she doesn't know what's going on either. You're asking genuine questions as far as you can tell. I love lower insight rolls because you have no clue.
You're just like, hell yeah, this seems right.
You're like, yeah, okay, all right. It's like me on a daily basis.
Yeah, same.
I think it's safe to say we all offended someone in Thera. I don't know why they would single out our wizard friend.
She pauses and she kind of nods and says, well, I mean, if you were successful with your task, which it sounds like you were, that might upset some people. But, well, let's, I'll take you to M's estate, and we can discuss further there. Possible that M may know more about what happened to your friend. And she kind of gestures for you to follow her as she kind of trots through the city on her horse. Again, it seems like Loth is a very, very lavish and place with a lot of people of many different cultures. You see people dressed in the fashions of Thane and in the fashions of Lavis. There's traders from Slow there. There's you even see a couple orcs from the Southern Islands there as well. Seems to be a very foresty place that people enjoy coming to. Did someone have a question or statement?
I didn't know.
I did not.
No.
Oh, I thought I heard somebody say.
I might have been
Um,
typing. I turned off noise suppression so I can make sound effects and my mic picks it up like when I snore. It's
Oh.
I mean, that's worth in my mind.
That's so good. As you, yeah, so she takes you down the streets and leads you through markets and such, and gets to a little bit more of a residential area that leads actually out of the city, towards the back of the city. And as you guys travel down this road, the houses get more sparse but much bigger and much more grand until you come to one towards the end of the road, off to the side. And he kind of slows down, lets you take it in as you see a very lavish house with many balconies, bright flora. He says, this is M's estate. Lomalang is what it's called. And she kind of gestures towards a stable off to the right for you guys to lead your horses. She dismounts herself and we'll lead you to the front door. Yeah. What do you
Can I
guys?
make a perception check to see if there's like any guards or anything around?
For sure. Yeah. You see a couple of guards. There was someone at the gate as you kind of walked in, who greeted Serafina, and then up in the balconies there's one or two standing around, but you can't quite tell if they're just guards or if they're servants or just the tenants in the house. But there doesn't seem to be like heavily fortified by any means. There's a couple of security personnel, but nothing. Probably even less than the library had in Thera.
Got you. Okay.
Do we knock?
As you come to the front door, Serafina lets herself in, and you fall behind. No need to knock at this place. Inside is just as lavish as the outside. You've seen some of M's riches as you've been paid in the past, but this is grand. There's gold on everything. There's silver on everything. There's a lot of white and light colored stonework everywhere. It's very pretty. It's very, very impressive.
I didn't mean to put that in chat. Ignore that.
He's casting Zone of Truth to really see if it's like really true.
Oh, I'm
Zone of
contemplating.
Truth thing with DM.
I'm contemplating making M let me cast it on him, but I haven't decided yet.
To cast on who?
On M. Later.
Like telling him to let him cast it.
I was
so he
trying
knows he
to
can
read
trust him.
it, is why I accidentally put it in chat.
That's okay. Hey, that is always an option. As you come in, there's a couple servants that help you. They offer to take your bags. Do any of you accept that?
No.
No.
Nah.
No.
Well, they nod courteously and step back into their positions along the halls, and Serafina leads you to a room with a long table. Again, it's probably now at this point it's probably evening as you've arrived, and there's a large dinner laid out for you. It's got some pretty extravagant looking foods and dishes spanning this table, and there's a seat for each of you there. Sitting at the other end of the table is M. You can see he's dressed in kind of, I wouldn't say casual, like I don't know how you would say nice casual when it comes to like a billionaire kind of
Business
style
casual?
of living. Business casual, sure, but it's like business casual, but like you spent like a couple $1,000s on your outfit kind of thing, you know.
Old
Wearing the
money.
Same outfit, but it's
Oh,
still
bro,
costs
Old money.
$1 million.
he's wearing basketball shorts and a t-shirt.
No, he's definitely
What
not.
is he, Adam Sandler?
Mark
He's not that
Zuckerberg.
millionaire, okay? He's like he because like the billionaire people are like Bill Gates, who like still dresses in like polos from Walmart kind of thing. He is more of like the I have money and I'm going to show it kind of person.
Yeah. So my description of like the old money style was like good.
Old money is a lot. It's a lot like what he wears. Yes. And it's a lot like his house is styled as well. There's giant hearths at either end of this room, and at the end of this table sits M, and next to him is another familiar face. It's Teledriel.
I knew it.
Hello.
Teledriel.
Nice to see you, Teledriel.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Why did you leave us early? And I find it offensive that you left during my watch, because we all know that I'm the worst at the watch.
Looks up to you. Oh, Teledriel just arrived actually. So just a couple minutes before you, he was regaling me with the reason that he had come alone. Weren't you?
Yes, I was. So, pretty much, while Flint was reminiscing about his life, I was taken by tieflings. Or a tiefling, rather.
Oryx unlucky.
And
Just one tiefling?
no, there's multiple people. But the
But
only
it's
person I
racist,
saw,
so he has to bring up that thief.
the only person I saw was the tiefling.
Okay.
But they have told me, and while I was captured, they have my best friend Sylvander. And they said something that kind of put a shiver down my spine. He said, "We have the set."
Do you know what that means?
Does anyone know what that means? I surely don't.
I don't think we would.
I
know
only
what
have
it means.
one guess, but I don't know what it means.
What's your guess?
Does your friend have a twin?
No, him and I were like two peas in a pod with necromancy.
Wait,
So I don't know.
you studied necromancy?
Yes,
Bruh.
Your companions.
I'm a necromantic wizard. Yes.
Sorry, me and Sirius we had to get to know each other a little bit more first, because he was so cold to me. But now he's more open. I have more time to get to know the rest of you.
So if you were taken, how are you here?
Well, that's where we come to now. They let me go.
Why?
You're welcome to call it a lie, but it's true.
I said why.
Oh,
Straight up lie.
You dirty
Lie.
liar.
Lie.
Yo.
He knows something.
So they told me one thing, which I was telling M here, is that they want him.
Your friend?
No, they want M.
Oh.
And if M does not come with us, they will kill my best friend Sylvander. But we need to figure out how we're going to save him without getting M killed. Or taken, rather.
That would be preferable.
Yeah, you're fine coming with us.
We just started discussing it. I have not. We haven't gotten that far. Now, you haven't told me though. Where is it that they want to take me?
They said a cave that was out, a specific cave outside of Lothlo. That's not common, or that's not very well spotted.
Well, that sounds like a trap.
Very much
Yes, it
so.
does. And I don't know how many people are there or who they are, but that's
Dan,
what they
do you
told
have
me.
any idea what the set means?
Can I make like a history or a religion check to see if I would know anything about any sets?
Sure. Yeah. Go for it.
Which one? History or religion?
I'll say history. I mean, you've heard of, sets of things like book sets of.
The Olsen twins.
Sure, yeah, the Olsen
Famous
twins.
adventurers, the Olsen twins.
The Olsen twins are actually canonical in this universe, by the way. Yeah, you've heard of things like sets of brothers or sets of twins, sets of books, but there's nothing really coming to mind that would be specific to Ledriel's situation.
I got nothing.
On a different note, though,
Ledriel,
I was showing M the potion of destiny. There's a recipe.
I have the recipe.
But Ledriel did copy it down as well.
I vaguely recall that happening.
Yeah, I barely remember that, but that does sound correct.
That's what you
Yes,
wanted.
I do have a copy. Yes.
Yes, and I thank you for copying it down. I'm a little disappointed you couldn't get a hold of the book itself, but that's all right. I have the potion. That's what we were after. Your reward will happen forthwith. But first of all, please sit and eat.
I'll sit down and start smacking.
Yeah, Sam.
What are we having? To eat?
Macaroni and cheese.
Yes. There's a lot of food. There seems to be a lot of fish. But there's all different kinds of meats. There's different dishes of different kinds. There's a rice dish. There is some kind of salad. Like I said, there's lots of different kinds of fish. And there's a plate that has what looks like just steaks piled up on there as well. You're welcome to have whatever you want.
Yeah, I'll take a steak.
Yeah, I want to get a little bit of everything.
Yeah, me
big
too.
Old plate.
But I would
Hey,
like my
serious?
steak well done, please.
What's up?
Do you have any brothers?
I do.
Okay, because the tiefling that I saw looked exactly like you.
My brother wouldn't do something like that. He's not like me.
So he's a
Okay.
good person?
Yeah, he's a good person.
So it was Sirius who kidnapped you then.
Where's your brother?
We don't really got to talk about that right now, but my brother wouldn't do that.
I'll take your word for it.
You don't think they might be forcing him to?
It did look
They,
like
they
he was
already
forced to do
kidnapped
anything.
Luigio's friend.
I don't know, a smirk like that, I don't think he was forced into doing anything.
No, couldn't have been him.
Are you saying that out of denial or because you know your brother that well?
Do you know him?
I'm just asking, you know, like.
Okay, so I think the only primary source we have is me. So take my word for it. He wouldn't do it.
All right. Do you have like a cousin that looks like you?
I go back
Regardless
to
of who it
eating.
is, we gotta
Are you being
figure out
racist?
what they want.
What? No, I just. Well, you described him as looking like Sirius. And so I was like, well, I mean, maybe.
What, Flint? You just think all tieflings look the same, right?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You just
I'm.
think all
Yo,
tieflings
Flint,
look
that's
the same.
crazy, bro. Like, you gotta chill.
All right. I'm just gonna shut up and sit down in the corner and eat my well done steak.
We lost the gym.
We lost it.
No.
Wait, Dad's gone. We can do what we want. Kill. Oh. Everybody. Eating steak. Eating steak.
I was eating
Yeah,
steak.
we weren't doing anything.
No.
Okay, wait, I'm back. Sorry,
Yeah, you're good.
my computer is just dying, and I don't have an outlet out here. So,
What was the last thing you heard?
I heard that Flint was being called racist. But
Okay, I was hoping.
Perfect.
You got the gist of it.
That's unfortunate.
M
He
seems
doesn't even
pretty
deny it.
amused by your conversation. He says, "So I've heard that that TBC has started to pick up. We've heard a couple stories from travelers actually here in Lothlo before you even arrived."
What have you heard?
That'll be my doing. Probably that there's a wonderful band, but it's all just me actually.
Probably
So,
some
what have you heard?
rhymes.
I have heard of the musical talents of Flint, but more so the stories, though the stories of your travels so far, and I obviously privy to most of those travels, and I do appreciate the work you've done for me so far. Yeah, I haven't heard. That was about the specifics that I heard. I did also hear about the one-man band situation. It's very clever, very clever.
Thank you. I thought so as well.
I mean, it's an interesting act. I'm sure. Not sure it would have been enough for Lothlo standards, but you know.
Well, we'll have to see about that.
It does sound like you intend to wager this.
Yeah.
All right, what's your wager?
That I am better than all of the performers in Lothlo.
He means put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, put
Flint.
your money where your mouth is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the
gather 'em up.
parameters have been explained, but yes, what is
Well, we'll do a little
How much money are you bidding?
a lot. I don't have any money on me right. I'm not very liquid because Sirius stole all of it.
You're about to get paid.
You wouldn't bet your next check.
All right, that's actually a great idea. Let's do it.
Wow, betting money he doesn't have yet. It's interesting.
On your model or what?
On
Uh,
your
so-
Keep in
mark.
mind that this is Flint's money,
Are you
not
No,
our
you-
money.
betting? What about
He-
your next check? Are you betting? The
Sorry.
inheritance? Or
What?
do you want the? What do you want for the bet? Like, in terms of your next check? Because I'd be willing to go. I would be willing to say that it's worth double.
$1 or nothing.
I would actually, I think, prefer to do. I get an audience in a royal court.
Oh, you want something different. Well, I think that's something that could be arranged. Yes. Yes, I know some of the regents. Perhaps in Milan.
Okay.
Yes. If I win, what do I want
We get
from
his
you?
cut. We get his cut of this job's pay. Instead of paying him for stealing the potion, you just give it to us instead.
That does amuse me. Yes. Yes. If I win this wager, the rest of your companions will get your pay. If you win, you will get your pay as well as an arranged audience with the royal court.
All right. Deal.
Now, I'm not promising to be your manager by any means. This is a one-time deal, so I'm not your agent.
He's the promoter.
There's not social media in this world, son.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
for this one-time deal, yes. If you can convince me that you truly are a great act here at Lothlow, done deal.
Okay. That was the easiest wager I've ever made.
It's the easiest money I
Haven't
ever
won
made.
yet.
Everyone agrees.
Everybody's like, "This is great."
I love this deal. It's a win-win.
You guys kind of laugh a little bit. It's been a while since you've had any kind of just casualness about Fleegel, you're definitely still feeling a little bit afraid for Sylvander, but the lightheartedness of being back with your friends and such is helping to lighten the mood a little bit. Dinner comes to a close, and M has the servants show you where your rooms will be. He says that he will be down in the library downstairs if there's anything you need.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess so you guys have the evening then.
What to do here?
Could I ask Teledriel to tell me more about him and his friend?
Sure. Are you doing this with the president or just trying to do it privately or?
I'll do it privately.
So you go up to Sleegel's room as he's kind of getting settled a little bit. He's still rubbing his wrists. Sleegel, you're still rubbing your wrists from where you've been bound. As Flint comes to the door.
Come on in.
Hey, Teledriel. Well, I just wanted to apologize earlier today for not knowing you as well as maybe I should. Do you, could you tell me a little bit about yourself, your past, your friend? I understand that he's a friend and that friends are important, but what makes him so important to you?
Hunzy's Gale. I get it. I've seen this movie before.
Sylvander was my best friend. He was the person that I did everything with back at home. As for why they would take him, I do not know. And why they would take me, I do not know. But we are inseparable. Until we grew up and we went our separate ways.
Why did you guys go your separate ways? Like, why didn't you figure out something to do together if you guys were such good friends?
We grew up in different classes.
I see.
Bro, he went to a different school, just trust me.
Well,
His family was more well off than mine was.
okay. And so he decided that your guys' friendship was forfeit because of familial expectations, I'm guessing, or something?
No, he was able to go where I wish to go, which is the magical university in Aerith.
Let's see. And just one more question. Why are you a death wizard?
That's for me to know.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll do our best. I'll certainly do my best to help recover your friend. Have a nice night, Toledo.
Thank you.
All right. Anyone else have an activity for the evening?
Nope.
Well, I wanna go over to Khan.
Oh.
Okay.
No, I wanna like. All right, Khan. I have a favor to ask you.
Okay.
I need you to talk to Mouse,
Okay.
and I need you to tell him how much I love him.
Mouse
Oh.
being your horse.
Yes.
Not just his horse, yeah.
No,
Um,
no rush. Next time you find yourself talking to animals, just give him the
Just
heads
slip
up.
that one in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll-
Khan, you're a little
I'll make
surprised
sure
to
to
see
do
this act of sentimentality from Sirius, who wanted to kill Hector the Curator.
Give him a nod and thank you.
I can understand the love for his animal. It's one of the
There you
things
go.
Khan can appreciate in this world.
I was gonna say that's probably the best person to have that ability, and talk to them about. Telegram, you doing anything?
Just some praying.
What a good guy.
He don't talk to his companions. He talks to his god.
Yeah,
He
I
said-
got all the companions.
What do you think that he's better than us?
Team Peaks is temporary, but God is eternal.
Jesus.
I don't know, bro. Wait till we're 20 plus.
Then you're eternal for sure. All right. Well, if there's no other activities for the evening, you guys settle down for a rest. It's definitely the most comfortable sleep you've had this entire journey. Em has some really comfortable beds. The pillows have goose feathers in them. It is just that is the nicest sleep that you've had. As you awaken, the house is pretty quiet still. There hasn't been word from M on anything yet, especially regarding the Sylvander situation, but you guys wake up perfectly well rested, and there's nothing else going on right now.
Can I walk down to the kitchen to see if there's some breakfast ready?
Sure. Yeah. As you do, I'm gonna have you make an investigation check and tell me what you roll.
7.
You wander the halls downstairs, and you find a nice library, probably where Am said he was studying in the evening. There's a seating area. There's actually a room with a very large piano in it as well. And you come back around, you find another library, and it's really just as nice as the first one. And you find another seating area too, which you just wow, Am has everything. And there's actually another music room too. This one with a piano that looks even bigger than the first one. And then you find the third library, and that's when you realize you've been going in circles.
Okay.
So yes, you have not found a kitchen downstairs.
Bro, new video idea, Drew. How much is M's house worth?
True. Gosh, dang, that's
Yeah.
fucking good.
M's house, but like it's just a library.
Just a library.
It's just library after library after library.
Yo.
No hate, those videos are good though.
Thanks.
Dude, they're so much fun. I think your live versions of them are like the best though.
Yeah, I'd agree.
They're definitely the most fun. Yeah, so yeah, you have not found a kitchen. You do remember where the dining room is though. And eventually after you circle through the rooms a couple times, you come back to the dining room and there's actually breakfast on the table.
Oh, thank heavens. Finally. Is M there?
M is not there, no. In fact, Seraphina's not there either. It's just breakfast laid out for everyone. There's a couple servants standing around, but there's no one else. Your host is not there.
Okay. Has anybody seen M this morning?
Is anyone else up yet? Downstairs?
I'd
No,
be
I'm
up, but
still
I
in my
have not
room.
left my room yet.
I'm still in my room.
Same.
I feel like Terragram decided that based on the other answers.
No, I was I was gonna be in my room, but it was funny.
Praying again.
Yeah, gotta prepare my spells.
Bro actually hasn't even been asleep.
He's
just hit us with a
been
pray
praying
pair.
all night.
His prayathon.
What is it? Is it elves that don't need to sleep, or
Yeah,
Yeah. They go in like their little
We go
trance.
into our we go into our
that'd be
trance.
really funny to
24-hour
have like an elf
prayer
cleric who
stream
just
right
prays
now.
all night long. Yeah, you're alone right now, Flint. Other than the servants.
All right, well then I'm just gonna start scarfing down whatever's for breakfast.
Sounds good. Yeah, there's piles of eggs. There's toast with butter spread on them already. There's different jams on the table. Bacon, sausage.
Dang,
There's
Big
more
Bros have
steak.
pre-spread butter. That's crazy.
Yeah, there's more steak and there's fish again too. It's like anything you really want for breakfast is pretty much there.
All right. Well, I mean, I'll have everything except for milk. There's like juice or something. I don't want no milk. I got to keep the voice. The guy got to keep the pipes nice.
Very
and
smart. Okay,
clear.
yeah. So you avoid the milk. That is the one the servants offers you and politely decline.
I was like, you got any juice though?
And he nods and comes back with a juice that you're actually unfamiliar with. It's kind of it has that yellow color to it, but there's seeds in it as well in the juice.
Like pulp?
No, they're like actual seeds.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Yeah.
It's a much lighter. It's not like an orange yellow like an orange juice looks like. It's like a very like kind of translucent yellow.
I see. Okay.
Okay, actually, I've decided I want to leave my room.
Okay.
and I want to walk the halls and look for some valuable objects. Like any like statues, not like really tall statues, but like.
You don't have to make investigation for that. Yeah, every room has valuable stuff in it. It's probably easier to specify something that you want specifically.
Honestly, I want a little statue.
A little statue.
Yep.
As you're going down the halls, there are statues. Occasionally, there's like some busts and such. You find a bust of what looks to be
like
M.
A dragon. I want a dragon bust, and I'll take the M one.
So the M one is like, it's a life-size bust, so it's like.
Oh, it's massive.
It's pretty big, but I will say that you find a study upstairs. It's like a smaller library with a desk, and on one of the shelves there is a small statue carved out of a white stone of some kind. It's got a kind of glistens a little bit, and it looks like a dragon.
I wanna just pick it up and do like just kind of look at it for a little bit, look around.
Yeah, as you pick it up, it's pretty weighty, but it's not massive. I mean, it's made of stone, but yeah, it's very well done. There seems to be some kind of artist signature at the bottom too, carved into the stone. It's the real deal. And you come from Lavis, it's a place that has a lot of craftsmen that make these kind of things. You could maybe even assume that might have come from Lavis.
I wanna. How heavy is it? Can it go in the bag of holding without ripping it?
Yeah, it could definitely fit in the bag of holding without ripping it.
All right, I wanna like look around over my shoulder, make sure no one's watching me.
Make a perception check and just tell me the roll.
Okay. A 19.
That's beautiful. Yeah, you don't see anybody.
Okay, then I wanna sneakily just throw it into the bag of holding and.
Okay. Just for kicks and giggles, do sleight of hand with advantage.
Okay. I rolled a 19 and a 20.
You're joking. Beautiful. Yeah, it goes right into the bag of holding as if it was nothing. There is a space left on the shelf, obviously. But yeah, you are now the part owner of a little dragon statue.
Let's go.
I'm gonna step away for 1 second.
Okay. As you are,
and then I'll kind of wander back to the dining room.
As you step out of the study, M comes around the corner and looks up. Sirius, so good to see you this morning.
No, good to see you too. And this place is so big and impressive. I've been trying to find my way to the dining room.
Thank you. Yes. No. Yes. I've worked very very hard on that. We'll have you roll. Are you trying to like lie to him a little bit about that?
Yeah.
About getting lost. Okay, so roll deception.
I rolled an 8.
Brutal.
Me. Let's see. Okay. Yes, it is quite difficult, isn't it, to find your way around? But I'm very proud. I'm very proud of the work I've done. I can't say that it was all my hard work. I did inherit some money, of course, but my enterprise has been successful over the years.
I can definitely tell. Would you mind helping me to the dining room?
Yes, absolutely. Right this way. And he kind of gestures down the hall where you came from. And he puts a hand on your shoulder as he kind of walks. Tell me, Sirius, do you enjoy traveling with your companions?
I mean, it's alright. Don't hate him.
That's good, at least. Now, I know that can't have been an easy journey so far, but I do appreciate the work you've done. And I know someone of your skills has been very helpful to this team.
I'll give him a little smile and say, thank you. I appreciate the what do you call it? Acknowledgement.
Now, I mean, I'm sure you pick up the slack for people on occasion. Is that right?
We're a pretty well-rounded team, I feel like. A lot of people have their strengths, and some people have their very, very apparent weaknesses.
It's always the case, isn't it? But yes, it's been. I'm sure. At least the last task you had with getting into that vault was much to your liking. That kind of work.
Yeah, it kind of brought me back to my younger days, honestly.
Now, if I understand it correctly, you were once with the DSC. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
What made you leave?
Just a difference of opinion.
Interesting. Well, there's the staircase that leads right to the dining room. I'll join you shortly.
All right, thank you. And then I'll walk over to Flint, and I'll give him the bag of holding, and I'll say, "Here, I thought you'd deserve to take this back."
He doesn't even know what happened because he wasn't here.
He's actually clueless.
Bro doesn't know.
IRL.
Huge.
Clueless IRL. Yeah, I put my hand on his shoulder and I said, I think we're becoming good friends.
Is there anyone that wants to roll insight or deception in this moment?
I don't think is anybody else there? I know it's perfect. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, Flint doesn't know at all.
Cool. Well, I won't. Then yeah, no rolls needed. Yeah, Sirius joins you at the breakfast table. Sirius, what you eating this morning?
I'm gonna get some steak, eggs. I'm gonna get some potatoes. Get a little sausage, whatever kind of pigs they got around here.
Yeah, Khan will have made his way out of his room to the dining room at this point as well.
I'll be in the library.
All right. Terrigram, what you doing?
I'll pop down to the dining room, I guess.
Okay. Sladro, the servants do come by and ask if you want anything to eat. They'll bring you a plate to the library.
Sure, I'll have some eggs and some bacon.
Okay, so they bring you some of your food and everything. Is there anything you're doing in particular in the library? Are you just sitting, or are you looking to read some of the books?
Just read some books.
Okay. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I'm looking for a necromantic history book.
Okay. Roll investigation.
Investigation.
What's the roll?
Oh, 16. Sorry.
16. Yeah, you're able to kind of look around. Has a extensive collection of books, and they seem to be a lot more like the libraries you've been to have been very either very, very, very specific, like the alchemical library.
What's going through your head right now, Drew?
I got so confused for a second. I thought it was a DM, and I was like, "This is not a DM. This is completely." Yeah, they've either been very, very specific or extremely broad. And M seems to have kind of a nice mixture of both. He's got everything's very organized in here, and all the books look expensive. Like books are books in the end, but a lot of the books are very well kept. They're all hardcover books. There are 0 flimsy books in this entire establishment, because of that, the spines are very easy to read, and you're able to come across a book about necromancy, which is right up your alley. Is there anything in particular you're looking for in the book, or just necromantic history?
Question: is it the same necromantic book that I have already?
Remind me what necromantic book you have.
I just have a book of necromantic spells.
No, so that's more about like the actual casting of the spells. This is more of a comprehensive history of necromancy and the necromantic arts. People that important figures that may have discovered things and such as you look into it. So no, it's not the same.
Okay.
What are you looking for in particular in the book?
I'll just look for famous figurines, famous figures, just like in the necromantic scene, and see if they have said anything about certain things, like anything that will get me to where what a set is.
Okay. Roll a new investigation check then. And what's roll?
That 20.
Really?
Not even joking, actually.
That's
20.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Don't you have glasses too for advantage on investigation? No.
That's only for looking for magical objects.
Oh,
No,
gotcha.
it's just wisdom based.
No, it's for any wisdom check that requires eyesight.
Oh,
Or
I
no,
thought it was
wisdom
only.
based, or investigation based.
Oh well, doesn't matter anyway.
I mean, if you roll again, you get double that 20.
You can crit your
That
crit.
40.
That's the set right there.
Yeah.
The
There it
ultimate
is.
set is
Found
just
the
double
set.
that 20. What does that mean about the 4 nat 20s that Sirius had during the fight with Hector?
Yo,
The
true.
quad, if you will.
The quad, if you will. Yeah, as
Quad
you're looking
god.
through it, you definitely recognize a lot of the names and a lot of the important discoveries in necromantic history. There are things that you and Sylvander have researched extensively. There's a lot of new stuff to you too, though, because this book goes pretty far back. And you do come across one particular section that talks about spells that require multiple necromancers to complete. It's something that you hadn't really considered too much in the past, but some more powerful spells just require more powerful people to do, and sometimes multiple people. You don't find anything that specifically mentions the word set, that phrasing, but that seems to be about as close as you can get in terms of what you assume may have been what they meant by that.
Okay.
M joined you all for breakfast eventually. I'm assuming probably by the time you finished, he comes and sits down and looks at the damage that you've done to his hospitality, but he's happy that you're eating. Now, where is Teledriel?
I haven't seen him.
I haven't seen him this morning either.
Reoccurring theme.
Oh no, I got kidnapped again.
Okay, I'm gonna have you roll for this. This is gonna be funny. Roll deception? Is that what I want? Yeah, because it's like if I'm trying to think, like, basically like the food in your mouth. I'm wondering if anyone understood you. Do you see what I mean? I'm trying
Is there a speech?
Or like a
There's no
performance
speech.
check?
A performance, maybe?
Performance sounds good too. Deception or performance, it's up to you. But the better you do on this roll, the less they understand you. Does that make sense?
Roll the net 20.
Wait, did you roll that 20?
Oh,
You rolled 23.
why would you do performance?
Well, it's because I had they finished explaining and you just rolled. Yeah. No one has any clue what you said. You just are just. It is just a perfect enunciation of nothing. You're welcome to swallow your food, though.
He's just gonna leave it at that.
Okay. One of the servants steps forward and, Lord Vakalo, I believe I saw him in the library. So, thank you so much. If you could. We'll keep the same performance check and just all of a sudden you have this eureka moment with complete flow of and M nods and he looks at the rest of the table and says, I think this wager is going to be easier than I thought.
I think it'll be easier than you thought too.
Maybe these stories were a little bit exaggerated. Please drill. One of the servants comes and fetches you from the library. Do you go with him?
Yeah, I'll follow.
Yeah. He brings you back in, sits you next to M at the table. No. We have important matters to discuss, specifically regarding your experience, Pleadrill. Did they give any indication to you as to why they wanted me?
They did not.
And smart. Do you believe that your friend's life is in danger?
100%.
Why do you believe this?
Because he was more beat up than I was, and he was all gagged.
Well, you saw him.
Yes.
Oh, I thought they just said they had him.
No, how have I seen the tiefling?
Well, you could have seen the people that captured you without seeing your captured friend.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I saw him.
Did they have any kind of would they wear some kind of uniform or any signifying marks on them?
It was dark in there. I saw the tiefling and I saw a few other individuals, but I didn't see their faces.
And you mentioned that they said that they had the sets when they had you
Yes.
captured.
Yes.
Any kind of ideas what that meant?
Maybe. As I was reading one of the books in your library, I recall, I didn't think of this before, but sometimes a spell requires more than one necromancer to cast it. But that's the only lead I have.
Mm.
I don't know why it would be me and him. Couldn't tell you.
Possible.
Well, I will say from my studies in magic, it's magical bonds go beyond just what you study. I mean, magical bonds can be a physical bond between two individuals as well. Many magical histories you hear of couples working together to cast powerful spells. You hear of friends working together.
Yeah,
so it's possible that because of your bond of friendship with this Sylvander individual, that perhaps that's what they need. I don't see how I fit into the picture.
Can I roll insight to see if he's lying about knowing why he would fit in the picture?
Go for it.
I rolled an
What'd you roll?
18.
18. What he is saying right now, he seems to believe that is a strong possibility.
I mean, you have some fairly rare items that you collect, no? That could possibly be one of the things that they're after.
You're also a well-known local lord, are you not?
Well, all right, let me rephrase. I know why they could be after me. Like, I mean, there's obvious reasons. But it's the connection to these two necromancers that I'm confused about.
Do you have any
Are you a wizard?
items of necromantic origin that you still have, like, with you? Do you not with you this here?
No, I don't believe. Well,
if they would need him, why would if they were going for M, why would they need M over me if they have the set?
Because if they knew that that's what, if we knew that that's what they wanted, M wouldn't necessarily give it up. But if they capture M, surely his household would.
possibly. They held me for ransom. The tablet that you recovered from the Witch of the Ways. I mean, like I said before, it has several spells on it, and I do wonder. I haven't had the time to really study it, but it's possible that there's some kind of necromantic spell that they're looking for on that.
So I believe I already actually knew that it was a necromantic spell that was on it.
Oh, that's right. Yes, yeah.
So.
How did we find out?
Cade.
I believe, yeah, he did an Arcana check on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I figure things out.
Yeah, he's
yeah, I'm pretty cool about that.
Yeah,
Kind of a gamer.
You're a nerd.
Yeah, I save quit until I get the role I want.
Yeah, you don't have to call me out like that. What's wrong with you?
That's safe scum, bro.
What's wrong with you?
Save scum, dude.
I'm gonna do an honor mode run just because you said that. Can't believe it.
Honor
wanna
mode
see
run
it.
is actually fun because of that.
Is that an
Like, you
actual
have-
mode?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Baldur's
yeah.
Gate, there's a mode where you can't. There's only one save file, and you can't.
Oh,
You can't like quick save and reload it. So.
If you quit the game, it saves it where you are.
oh, you can't like go back to a previous save kind of thing.
So there's no save scumming.
Wow. And I love that it's called honor mode too, because it's like the devs were like, okay, we know people are gonna do this.
Yep.
So M is contemplating.
Meaning of life.
Do you think if you went without me, he would die? Do you think they would be true to their word?
I don't know.
Well, if he needs both of you for the spell, then surely he wouldn't just kill your friend if he needs both of you.
Well,
Assuming that he needs both of you.
Well, whatever we do, I think it probably has to get resolved today. Maybe tomorrow.
we do have an advantage if they're after that tablet, which I don't know how they would know about that. I mean, you just acquired it from me a couple weeks ago.
And we didn't tell anybody what we were doing, where we were going.
If they're after that tablet and we don't bring it with us, it is very possible that we can at least give ourselves an edge by making them come back here for it.
You
If we go to this cave, they realize we don't have it, they still assume they still want it. And then we'd be able to figure something out from there. Leave Serafina behind to set up an ambush for them.
Do we know we know where he is?
a specific cave.
I'll say too that Teledro, they described it well enough to you that you could navigate there yourself. It's not something that you've ever seen or been to, of course, but they described it well enough that you can get there.
Okay.
Well, might as well go over there and see if we can't get his friend back.
I don't know what they'll do if they see all of us, though. Not necessarily.
I won't. I don't like that idea. I'm sorry.
You guys would have to just hide somewhere.
Hiding isn't exactly my strong suit. But I suppose we could try. Perhaps do we think that they would instantly harm M, or would it be we could set up a trap outside of the cave?
We have no idea what they want.
Yeah, we don't know.
Pretty much impossible to say. I seriously doubt it.
The people that kidnapped Teledrill are nice.
I don't know, Teledrill, do you have an opinion about that?
I don't know. I was gagged.
I think we're mostly
we're going into a little too personal of a realm here.
Who's this freaky ass
bar?
bard?
Freaky, bro.
Bro said, "Did you like it?"
That's so funny. Not trying to seduce anyone during this entire campaign. That's like the bard specialty. But he has said the freaky thing.
He's fondled a couple goblins.
Sure.
He undressed a dude.
Yeah, and he undressed the dude while he was unconscious. He woke up with his pants on backwards.
It's also funny coming from who the person is he's playing. too. Like the player himself is like it's true. He's not intending any of this. It's so funny. Yeah. There you go. What do you say to that? Oh boy. Well, I say we go. I mean, they have their bargaining chip, and they know that if if you attack them, they'll probably hurt your friend, and it's unlikely that we'll be able to do much in that situation. But I just would feel more comfortable if we were all together in this. You
can see in the dark, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if he'd be able to sneak into that cave and see if he can't locate this friend of his. Maybe we can try and get him out of there before any fighting breaks out.
Well, I mean, if there's a place to sneak into, I can definitely do it, but it's more about getting other people out. It's the harder part.
I have a question for Mr. GM. Do spells with material components that cost gold, do you want us to just like mark off that gold if we ever cast it, or
what are you referring to?
Revivify requires a diamond worth 300 gold pieces.
I'll say that you have to have that diamand.
Okay.
Not the gold equivalent. You actually have to have the diamond.
Who has the bag of holding right now? How much money do we have in there?
A lot.
We also still need to get paid from M.
Yes. I mean, the wager with your bard, but
yeah, once that is resolved.
I'd like to take 300 of that gold to purchase a diamond for an emergency.
Surely, so this is a nice town.
You know, M might have a diamond.
M might have a diamond.
Tourist, like a little tourist shop. Yeah, they have those. Like, it's just this is where the rich and wealthy come to vacation. They said auto, but they only have one resort style thing in auto, so.
Yeah, so I'd like to acquire one of those for.
Yes, we to on the way out of town.
Fly somebody.
$10 to 1.
So it's 30. It is pretty funny how on DD there's always a treasurer that shows up. Like somebody always starts taking like notes on like, okay, that's how much we have, all right. You are now an accountant class. All right. Well, does anyone have any objections to us just going and seeing what would happen?
I don't think your dagger has ever been dirty.
Have you used your dagger at all? I don't think you have. Did you hit? Okay. That's right. Yeah.
Bro gave him a haircut.
All right. Well, we'll all stay close. I'll speak with Seraphina very quickly and can determine the plan back here for defense of my home. And we'll that is something I will not reveal to you.
a weird thing to ask.
Yeah, okay, dude.
No. No. I say I've only known you like a month. All right. No, I'm sorry. Are you trying to like persuade him to do it? Okay, roll persuasion. I wanted to
So
see
that would
it.
be
I
a
wanted to see it.
DC 30.
What'd you get? Yeah, that's not enough. I was gonna say roll disadvantage, but I just wanted to see it. Yeah, your argument is anywhere but convincing. I commend you for it, but no, I'm sorry. That's not what we do here. No. I will say though, if you're curious, Seraphina's not the heir of my estate. Seraphina's just my head of security. She's very loyal, but no. Are you implying something?
Kind of seems like you're implying something.
It does. It really does.
#1 fan. She's doing what she asked him to do. Same way we're doing what he asked us to do. We're getting paid. She's probably getting paid. What are you? What are you to him then, huh, Flint?
Not his heir, I'll tell you that much.
I don't want to know what Flint is to him. I want to know what Flint thinks.
Yes, let's move on. Thank you. I'm going to go get ready. I prefer to not go in my pajamas to go out into the desert to potentially die.
Comfortable.
I don't think anybody's dying today.
That's reassuring. Thank you. And he runs off to go speak with some people. Yeah. What do you guys want to talk about anything while he's gone?
You don't believe that?
That's shocking. Wow.
Who's we?
You've known him for all of like 2 months.
Was this
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, wait,
certain of this.
can I roll insight on that? Roll insight on that.
Yeah, go for it.
He said he's only known him 2 months, bro. Hold on. Bro, plot armor is fuck. It's ridiculous.
What's the
Bro,
roll?
You don't need no insight to know that he's lying.
I'll say that you're pretty sure he's only known him 2 months, or however long you guys have known him. But that's about all you can get from that.
Dude,
You're
actual
stuck in
plot
your
armor.
opinion. How about that?
Yeah, that works.
It's insane how insane serious his rolls are all the time, unless he's rolling against Flint.
Dude, it's
so
ridiculous. He
So
actually has plot armor against me.
He actually has plot armor, and Flint rolls insane for his performances, but terrible in combat.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It's actually like crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. So yeah, you're pretty sure he's just you're stuck with your opinion of that.
Yeah. I still think he's lying.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna take a quick break. Oh, I go get a charger.
Yep.
And I will be
Hey, Dad.
back in a little bit.
Take like a fiver, 5 to
Yeah,
10.
fiber sound good.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Hunzy, I'm gonna fucking roll good against you one day, and it's gonna be your downfall. It's gonna
Bro,
be your
what?
downfall.
What are you talking about, bro?
I'll like jokingly attack you and then accidentally crit you and kill you.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, I never roll. I'm gonna roll 1, and then it's gonna nat 20.
At 20, roll max damage on
Bro,
everything,
why?
including sneak attack.
Why? Okay, what did I miss with the
Wait.
bag of holding, by
Oh
the
yeah,
way?
true. Yeah, actually, no, nobody tell him, bro.
No,
It's
no,
better
no.
if he doesn't know. You're just more in character that way.
No,
Yeah,
I was
no,
definitely here for the part where you stole the dragon statue, but I feel like there's more.
Oh, no.
There- Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, be right back.
You just have stolen merchandise.
Bro's about to lose another paycheck from M.
Oh no, it's gonna be so good, bro. I'll be right back.
We pull up to like this really rich city, and he thinks he's just the best performer in town. Nah, bro.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the restroom.
Yeah.
You know what we should do?
Yeah.
We should do a Baldur's Gate run where we pick exactly what we pick on this run.
Yeah, we should, and just get the party extender mod, and we can all be in the same game.
That'd actually be fun.
Yeah, I don't think Baldur's Gate lets you have Flint stats. There's probably a mod for that, unironically. Custom stat mod.
I've literally seen stat mod where someone had 0 in every stat, so.
Okay, so they're dead.
Well, they obviously made a workaround where they didn't insta die. It's essentially the same as having a 1 stat, they just put a 0 because it looked better.
You know what game I've been wanting to play that I should
What?
probably play is Diablo 4. But like I'm waiting for the new season. I am so excited for it.
No, you're not.
But they haven't released anything about it.
You just think that you are
When does the new season come out?
being mind
We will
controlled.
know on May 2nd. But supposedly it's looking good.
You ready to get super black tomorrow?
No. because I'm not gonna get it tomorrow.
You're
Wait,
not
why
gonna
aren't
get
you getting
tomorrow?
it? Why aren't you getting it tomorrow? Have you not finished any of the quests?
Because I've taken a full week to do the fetching Hammerhead quest.
Hammerhead is easy. Just run Thunderlord.
Yeah, just put on Thunderlord and do like 2 onslaughts.
I got it
Been
done
running it all
so
week.
fast.
I've been running it for everything though. So.
Have you done Falling Guillotine yet? That's probably the one that takes the longest.
Yeah. Didn't take me that long. Truly the easiest
By the
one.
way, what did Zach say?
Said he works from 2 to 4 Utah time. So
So
3 to
that's
5
3
our
to
time.
5 us. Okay. Let me message Heath real quick.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Back to today's Let's Play.
Sorry, did I miss anything? Any conversations or anything?
No, everyone
Not
went to
about,
God.
well,
Yeah,
or not that
actually,
dungeon.
all of our characters died while you were
Oh,
gone.
okay.
We
Oh, alright.
we had a suicide pact and we all just jumped off.
That fact he's gone for more than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like well, if the teacher's gone for 15 minutes, you can legally
You
leave.
can leave, yeah.
I love
Yeah,
when people say
everyone else is gone.
legally too, because it's like you could call the police on me for leaving class early. All right. By this time now, Emma's gotten back. Is everyone back, by the way? Sorry.
No, Charlie and
No, Charlie and Drew are both
Drew
still
are
AFK.
both gone.
AFK from keyboard.
AFK from keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You know, we should do next character I make is gonna be based off of a Wizard 101 character.
Classy.
He's gonna only be able to cast things that you can cast in Wizard 101.
Fire Snake. Blade Barrage.
Blade Barrage.
Ayo.
Wall of Radiance.
That was a whack dream. Kind of look like fun though.
The Blade Barrage in Wizard 101 just fizzles.
Yeah. Can you imagine? That would suck.
How did miss?
You do one more dungeon tonight in my vault.
Oh my god.
Dude, why did Discord take up so much RAM on this computer?
Yeah, I feel like Discord always takes up the RAM. Let me check mine.
Well, this
Performance.
computer is I haven't pulled this one out in a while because the battery needs to be serviced, and I don't feel like doing that.
I actually had to do that to my laptop like a few months ago. My laptop battery, if it wasn't plugged in, it just dies instantly. So I had to order a new part, and they gave me the wrong part. So I had to send it back and tell them, yo, you guys are not very smart. And yeah. So they finally ordered me the right part, and I fixed it.
I don't think I've used my laptop since I graduated. That was
I
like
honestly don't think I
2 years
have
ago.
either, but I've been using my wife's newer MacBook Air recently, and that's worked fine. But this MacBook Air is like a 2015. This thing is old. This thing could be baptized by now.
Yeah, but Pi's laptop, I think that is gonna go well.
No.
Will not break. God will
Bricks
protect
further.
it.
Well, Charlie and Drew are gone. We'll just say that the M has returned and you guys are collected to start going. We'll go into Lothlo then. so that you can find a diamond to buy. Yeah. Is anyone else looking for anything too? While we got a couple minutes.
All right, I'm back.
Wait. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Dude, is my Discord breaking or is that my screen? My screen like keeps like going like black all of a sudden.
Have
Like-
you got
like, not all
that
of it.
stupid loud noise again?
Not since yesterday, no.
Jeez.
No, it's definitely Discord. My Discord's breaking.
Discord's bricked.
Rip Discord.
Discord all breaked up.
Just like me for real.
Oh, we still got chair stream going on?
Airstream.
Oh,
Here, I'm gonna restart Discord because I think that's the cause of it.
Okay, go for it.
Oh. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello, hello.
hello.
Back?
Yeah, sorry.
Did we get... Okay, yeah, we got everyone now.
Yes. Yeah, my apologies.
Kate, how's your Discord's running better?
Seems like it's working.
Oh, wait, did we run into some Discord problems?
Yeah, my Discord was like turning black all of a sudden. And my typing was like it would act as if I pressed backspace when I didn't.
Oh, what?
Oh. Interesting.
So like it would like delete characters that I've already typed for no reason at all.
Hmm.
But I just updated Discord and it seems to be fine.
Yeah, so then we'll just get into town then. I believe that Terragrim wanted to buy something in town, and then we can get anyone else stuff if they want that as well. Terragrim, you're able to find a shop. Like Em said, there seem to be a lot of shops that sell diamonds, and you're able to find one that's worth 300 gold pieces pretty easily.
Alrighty, I'll pay that with the money that Flint gave me from the bag. And I'll just, put it in my bag.
Sounds great. Anyone else want to get anything before you guys leave town?
I want to get like a little bag of sugar cubes.
Okay.
For your horse?
Yeah,
No,
what are
for
you, cop?
Yeah, bro, don't.
No,
don't
for
you worry
himself. He just likes eating sugar cubes.
Yeah, I was gonna eat straight up sugar cubes.
I mean, I ain't judging, dude. Do whatever, you know?
Yeah, you're able to find sugar cubes pretty easily too. They don't cost much, just like a silver. They're organic sugar cubes. How about that?
Okay, yeah.
Organic exists in this world?
I want the best for the best.
Bro, did you just say organic exists in this world?
That's probably all that exists in this world.
The
Everything's
world is organic,
in this
yes.
world, bro.
Organic as an
That's
option,
world.
I guess. You guys are ridiculous, dude. You guys are the flippin'...
No, here's the thing. When I say like organic, like if you want a like canonical answer, I mean, why do we call things organic in our world? It's because it sells. It's not because it's actually any different than anything else. Like, it's just because it looks fancier. And this is like a very tourist-heavy town. Like, people come here because they want a vacation here. They want to go sightseeing and stuff. Like, they will take advantage of that. So, It costs a silver for your sugar cubes versus, you know.
It's very high end. It's very. I see what's going on.
Yeah, Lothlo is like it's a destination. It's a place to go. So it's like
I see.
it's
Okay.
definitely
Vegas.
some place. Yeah, you go. Yeah, a lot like Vegas, and you're like looking around. You're like, it's pretty cool to be here. Like, despite the circumstances that you guys are in right now, but it is pretty cool to be here. It's just
They're straight up charging you the tourist prices. It's $47 for a drink at McDonald's.
Jeez.
I got my my brother-in-law a smoothie at McDonald's yesterday, and they were like, "Yeah, that'll be $15 and $60."
15,
I said,
60?
I was like, "For a smoothie?" She goes, "Yeah," and I was like, "What?" She goes, "Oh, sorry, $5.60." I was like, "Oh."
You're like, that's a lot.
1560.
I've been in
I was
California
like,
one day, and it cost $15 for a
No
smoothie.
chance, dude.
What?
What?
And the girl was like, "No, I'm sorry." And she goes, "By the way, if you order on the app for McDonald's, apparently fries cost $1.60 versus $5." So,
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I always.
Pro-
if I ever use,
pro
always
tip.
use that.
What the?
I need the Lothlo McDonald's equivalent.
anyone else doing anything before you guys take off out of town?
I'm alright.
I'm good.
Yeah. So you guys are leaving town. We'll say that you don't take your horses with you. Deathroll, you know that the terrain to get to where you want to go is not going to be really helpful using a horse. And yeah, you're able to kind of get out of town, and then as you're traveling, you start going through the mesas. It's pretty imposing. You feel very small in this place. The mesas are very, very big. Almost feels like you're in a canyon with more space. It's not quite as claustrophobic as a canyon, but there are definitely tighter areas, and you cross over small bridges, across rivers, and some of the smaller streams that come across these rivers, making your way through sort of slot canyons and such. As you cross between the different areas, as Deathroll leads you. Deathroll, you get to a bend, and you recognize that this is it. This around this corner will look down directly on the cave that they had described to you.
All right. We're about to be here.
So, what's the plan? This is why I hire people like you to do things. I don't usually go out to the field myself. I don't have.
I want to use that handheld telescope I have.
Okay.
See if I can get a better view of like the entrance of the cave.
Sure. You go up to the that corner that Deathroll points out to you, and you kind of peek around you. Make a perception check with advantage.
Don't fail me now. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Nat 20. I don't know if you can see, but
Oh, sorry. My computer is like, if I open Chrome and freaking Discord, it's like eating up my battery. But not 20. Yeah, you're able to see the cave perfectly. It's down a little bit of a slope, so you guys are a little bit on higher ground right now. But it's very large entrance. It's just that to get here, it's been kind of a maze. So despite the size of the entrance to the cave, it's pretty much it's something that no one would you normally find unless they were looking for it.
is there anybody like outside the cave patrolling?
Yes, there looks like to be a couple people outside, 2 or 3. There's 2 or 3 on each side of the cave. There's about 6 people there.
Gotcha. Okay.
It looks like they've actually got kind of campfires going and tents out there, so it looks like they're prepared to have people out there at all times.
I'll just let the group know what I seen.
Think you could sneak in? Is it possible?
I mean, if we can get some kind of distraction. Looks like the guards are pretty attentive to the entrance of the cave.
I think Flint's good at distractions.
What?
Here.
What
But
kind-
would they be suspicious if there's a distraction there?
Well,
Maybe.
what kind of distraction are we talking about here?
Just wander by and ask them if they know where Lothlo is.
Be you, bro.
Be me. All right.
That would definitely be suspicious to them, I'll tell you that.
It's like,
Yeah, because
no,
we're
this
on a
is-
hill.
This is why we do the planning, Em. You let us cook. This is the cook session right now. There's gonna be a lot of things heard and a lot of things said, and we gonna trust me. By the end of it, something's gonna stick.
What
And
if
it will.
what if
Right,
and then
sounds
I
good.
go in, you guys stay right here, and if anything happens, I'll throw a firebolt out.
What if you're incapacitated?
What describe the outside of the cave area again?
It is it's a large entrance. There's about 6 guards outside. They have campfires and tents set up. And they seem to be very attentive of their surroundings.
Is there like a top of the cave? Like how tall is the entrance to the cave?
Judging from your nat 20, you could definitely tell it was about 15 to 20 feet tall, the entrance. Very, very large entrance to the cave, and, a good 15 to 20 feet wide as well. Give or take.
So I don't think there's any way I could sneak in there. We might just have
It's
to.
probably wider than that. It's probably closer to like 30 feet wide than 15 or 20 feet tall. So they have a large area they can see. That's from what you can tell.
How about me and Tulidriel walk up? Because you said that the person looked like my brother. So on the off chance that it is.
We want Em to come with us then, us 3.
Me, you, and M. And I'll make the ground. You guys, everybody else stand by, and I'll make the ground shake if we need everybody else to rush in.
There we go.
Alrighty.
That way, it's a silent way to let everybody know. They have no way I'd casted it. The ground will start shaking nearby. That means you guys start moving in.
Okay.
Or I can do like a noise too, but I can make the point of origin of the noise anywhere. So.
Okay.
All right, sounds good to me. I'd rather have 2 of you with me than 1. No offense to you. Well, let's go down.
Any objections to this plan before we head down?
Nah, sounds good to me.
Yeah, of course it does. You just sit back.
Yeah. I'll just lay back on a rock and just relax and just pat my bag of holding, knowing that it's safe in my hands again.
Yeah. Nice and safe.
How long are you gonna take? Do you think?
I don't know.
There's really no way to tell, unfortunately.
Alright. If we don't hear anything in 10 minutes, I'm coming in.
If
Um,
Terragram blesses us or something, does it have a visual component? Like, are we glowing or something, or can we just have like a bless on us before we go in?
the thing is plus
Oh.
1 minute.
Yeah, so you'd have it for like one check.
Yeah.
Here, I'll take 10 minutes and 6 seconds, and I'll just randomly give all of us water walking ritual
Thank you.
cast. Just in
Thank
case
you.
there's water you can escape over.
Hey, well there we go. We have water walking.
Okay, he's been that long. Yeah, go for it. I'm
Let's
standing
go.
there like looking at it. What is he? Why is he doing that?
Let
Yeah,
us
so
cook
we
him.
still-
Let us cook.
Let me cook.
All right. Let's
All
go.
right, you're the experts.
Have
Yes.
have
All
we
right.
not succeeded on like everything you've sent us on so far?
You know what? That is true. That is very true. You've been more successful than I could have possibly hoped for. So, yes, I trust you. Trust you. Go.
All right, let's do
I like to think that "let us cook" isn't a canonical phrase in this universe. We just seem insane as we're saying it.
it.
I mean, we are Team Beat Cheeks.
Team best
Yeah,
cooks.
TVC. You know, let us cook is our
Team best
motto.
Yeah.
TVC, let us cook.
That's a great way to like ask like someone says, "What does TBC stand for?" You just say, "Let us cook."
Let us cook. Instead of like what?
Like,
LEC. What?
I might not be able to read very well, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you guys will then if there's no objections, then Sirius and Collegial, you guys can start making your way down the hill towards the guards.
Making my way down.
Making my way down.
Sorry.
There's no way.
Alright.
There's definitely a way there.
There's definitely a soundtrack playing role performance. I'm just kidding.
That was in character.
In character.
As I'm approaching though, when I have my
Thanks, kid.
my hood and my mask on. Oh wait, I don't have a mask. I just have to. I'll throw my hood on.
Yeah.
I need.
As you walk up, as you're coming down this hill, the three of you, the guards start to get really attentive, and you see them start to kind of scramble up, and they're all pulling out weapons, some spears, some swords. There's a couple bows as well.
As we walk up, I'll put my hands up.
They look at between the three of you, and one of them steps forward. That's the one we had the other night. Is this M? And he points to M.
Yes, this is him.
You're not lying, are you?
Why would I lie? When someone's life is on the line.
Some of the guards look at each other and they kind of nod. It was a fair point. All right, well, come inside. And they kind of gesture towards the cave entrance.
I'll have my hands up and I'll kind of like use my hands to make like a motioning signal for people behind me. Wait, can we say that I left my telescope with Khan, by the way?
Yeah, we can say that. Yeah. So, Con, are you gonna? Why don't you make your perception check with advantage?
Huge.
19.
Okay. Yeah, as you you can see Sirius's hands are up and starts making a motion like this as he puts them down.
again.
Wait, what were you motioning for?
To like kind of start moving closer.
Okay.
You can tell from that perception check too that the guards are not really looking up towards you guys right now. They're focused on the people that are going into the entrance of the cave.
Okay. I'll motion for the people that I'm with to follow, and we'll slowly move that direction.
Okay, are you trying to do so stealthily?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you guys make a group stealth check. So each of you roll stealth. And I believe
in advance.
I believe it's disadvantage for.
Okay,
All right, Flynn.
you got this. So close. So close.
Oh no!
Where's the plot armor when we need plot armor?
Sorry,
His
So,
only plot armor
because
is
the group
against you.
stealth check, you needed two out of
if
three.
I needed to
successes
roll
for that.
stealth to like sneak into Sirius's room or something, I'd roll a 20. But
True.
since we're on a
If it
serious
has to do with-
mission,
it has to do with messing with Sirius, it will always work. But if you're trying to work with Sirius, it will fail every time.
There it is.
so if you really think about it, it's not my plot armor. It's Sirius's anti-plot armor against me when we work together because I'm rolling against myself.
Plot weakness, if you
As
will.
you start making your
Yeah.
way down the hill, Khan, you are moving very well against the wall, not making a sound, not kicking any rocks down. But your companions, on the other hand, Terragrim is clinking and clanking all over the place as he slips on a rock here and catches himself on the wall, but scrapes his metal gauntlet across the wall. Flint keeps clearing his throat for some reason. And checking his flute, like it's gonna be any use right now, and it's not helpful right this moment. And the guard's attention is brought up towards you, and all of a sudden they're all at attention again, pointing their weapons at you. There's a couple bowmen. Hey, are you with them?
I'm gonna grab Terragrim and we're gonna like fall and roll down the hill together. And then when we land at the bottom, I'll just be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I thought it was a private area." As we're kind of like tangled up together at the bottom of the hill.
Okay. To pull him down with you. Are you gonna go with this, Terragrim, or are you like trying not to fall as he grabs you?
What kind of honor is this?
Okay. So then,
You're
in that
being
case,
pulled down a hill.
contested strength check yes, you both roll just a flat strength check. Okay.
No!
That's a strength save.
So sorry, not a strength save, just strength
Oh,
check. So
a
you
strength
get to
check.
roll that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's gonna still be the -1, but let's just do it. Let's do it anyway. Oh, you have a +1, so -1 + 1 is 11.
I have -1
Brian-
+1.
Grab Teargrim, and instead of falling down the hill with him, he kind of bats you away, and you tumble a little bit faster down the hill. As you hit the ground and look up and say, "Well, I'm sorry. I thought this was a private area."
I look at the guards and I say, those drunk idiots have been bumbling around Lothlow as long as we've been here.
Can they see me?
Yeah, they can see you now. Like, they weren't paying attention before, but they can see you now.
Okay.
So they're with you.
No, they're not with us. They just been wandering around.
Roll deception. Beautiful. All right, well, we might as well take care of them. And they start coming up towards you guys with their weapons drawn. At this point, there's only 3 of you.
Did we hear Sirius, or did I hear Sirius say what he said? Like, because I'm like kind of near them at the bottom of the.
Probably not.
Darn.
You probably heard voices from in the cave, but you didn't hear exactly that. Okay. All right, drop your weapons. Let's.
I raise my hands. And I just sorry. I didn't. We're not meaning any harm. We're just looking for a private area.
The guard who's like closest to you is about to like put down his weapon so he can grab some like rope that's on his side, and he stops. And, what do you mean private area? He looks at you, and he looks up at the other 2.
Sir,
is this some kind of
you don't want to know? Okay, you look like the kind of person that's not open-minded, we'll say.
Am I in range of this?
Yeah, you're like you can hear what's happening. You're like you were further ahead than the other 2, and you saw Flint tumble past you. You know, to your chagrin. So yeah, you can totally see this happening and hear this happening.
What are you talking about, bro?
And he looks up. The guard looks up at you. This is your friend, not mine. And he starts tying up Flint right then and there.
Bruh.
He's not our friend. He just bet us that there was a dead dragon over here. I didn't believe
the
him.
guards stop all of a sudden as you say that, and they look towards each other and look back at you. So you do know what this place is?
What? There's actually a dragon? I owe this man 500 gold?
Told you.
Who told you?
He's a known liar and a drunk. I never believed him. I just came
Are you a liar?
I just came here because I thought I was gonna
Can
get
I
money.
insight check the guard?
Yeah, go for it.
Brutal.
Oh my.
Magic.
You think this guy is BSing as hard as Terragrim is right now, and Flint is, and all this? They just completely seem like they're just all BSing right now. Like he's just joining in on the fun. Couple more guards actually come out of tents too. So now there's about 8 of them now as they come up towards you guys with ropes out to try and kind of tie you up.
I do not let myself get tied up.
You know what? I'm going back to town. You can keep him. I don't want to pay his bet.
No,
you
you owe me money. I told you.
I start walking.
I throw a little
The
hiccup
guards
in there.
catch up to Terragram. We'll say he catches up first, and they start tying him up. And you said that you're resisting, Khan.
Yeah.
I'm also resisting. I am.
Okay, so
I'll say-
roll-
I'm like
I'll go
running
with you.
from them.
I'll go with you, but I'm not gonna let you tie me up.
okay, so if you want to contest them tying you up, let's just do a contested strength check then.
I also don't.
There's
want
no
to
way I
beat
lose
them up.
this, please.
Okay, so this is my roll for Khan.
I rolled a 20.
I roll 18. So yeah, you're able to successfully. So this is my roll for Terragram.
Mm,
All right, Terragram, you gotta be 12.
Nice.
Dang.
Okay.
Okay,
Can I cast friends on the guard that's walking up to me to like tie me up?
So he's already tied you up, but you can still cast friends as long as you can.
I guess what's the component here?
it's somatic.
somatic.
Depends
I'll
on
say
how
you're
deep
not. Your
Okay.
hands are available. He's more like tied like the rope around you, not really like tying your hands together or anything like that. He hasn't gotten that far. So yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Okay. Well, all right. So I'm gonna cast friends on him. You know, just secretly, just do my little motions, and then I'm gonna say, sir, you ask how I knew that there was a dead dragon over here. If you take me captive, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble, and I'm gonna roll intimidation.
Interesting. All right. Yeah.
And friends gives me advantage on all charisma checks. Yeah.
Yes. Granted, it's on a creature who isn't hostile towards you, but I think, given the circumstances, because of the funny like situation that he feels like he's in, we'll let it happen. So let's have you roll advantage on your intimidation. Beautiful.
Huge.
Wow, you didn't need that. Holy, the plot armor.
The clutch.
The plot armor thickens. The guard looks. So I'm sorry, I was a little surprised. That's all. So
Yeah.
anyway,
So let me go.
if you,
I'll take me and my friends back out of town. I just wanted to
Well,
make a quick
we're
buck.
not letting you go. You're still gonna come inside. I'm sorry. Like it's just, please don't. It's. I'm sorry.
All right, I'm gonna resist the tying up then.
You're already tied up.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna.
Yeah, you can push against your restraints though. Just roll just a strength check and just struggle out of them if you want, Trey.
Okay.
Yeah, you got nothing.
I'll start going with them inside.
Okay. Yeah, so they start leading the other two. The only person that's tied up right now is Flint. But they've swapped out the guard that's traveling with them. He's a little bit wary of Flint right now. As you enter the cave, you can see the rest of your companions, kind of in front of you. There's a small stream that's trickling down the cave as you come in. It's because you're in mesas, there's a lot of holes in these cave walls, but as you get a little bit deeper in, it starts to slope down. And it seems to be getting darker. So there's torches lit up. There are more guards as you come down too. They're all wearing a very similar outfit as well. It's an outfit that one of you does recognize, actually. For the first time as you're kind of heading down, you start looking more closely at it. Sirius, you recognize these outfits as bearing the emblems of the DSC. As you get further down, you start to come into a much bigger cavern, very open, and standing in a group is an elf that looks very beat up. He's tied up as well. He looks malnourished.
Are we all together now? Like,
At this point, yeah, you guys have caught up to the others as well.
Wait, before we catch up, I want to say to one of the guards, "Hey, I bet you 50 gold I can walk on this water in here."
You know what? Guard looks at you and says, "Let's do it. I'm down. You're funny. I like you."
Alright, I walk over to the water and just start like jumping up and down on the surface and like walking all over it.
And there's like no splashing as you're doing so. The guard,
takes a double take, and he goes and inspects the water. You were shining on these rocks right here, weren't you? Try it over here. This part's deeper. This part's deeper.
I go over there and do it again.
Wait a minute. I'm in control here. And he calls over a couple more guards. He says, I'm not giving you 50 gold.
Cheapskate.
That was pretty cool, though, I have to admit. You get to this cavern, and you see... you've had to have passed a couple dozen of these people, maybe 20 plus people in this cave, all from the DSC. And there at the edge of kind of it's not a precipice, it's more like a pit. You can see down into it. There's actually some natural light coming from above, shining down into this area, along with the other torches on the wall. And there's a group of people with this malnourished elf, and they're kind of looking down into this deeper part of the cave. Sirius, in your pocket, you feel a vibration. There's a stone in there, which was given to you by the Witch of the Ways.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I remember that.
And she told you that if she ever found out who set you up, she would let you know.
Mm-hmm.
What do? Do you pull up the stone?
Yeah, but I want to do it like sneakily, like sleight of
Okay,
hand.
so roll sleight of hand, please. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Plus 10 to sleight of hand is such a fun thing. It's so cool. Yeah, you pull it out like have you ever like checked your phone in like a place that you don't want to like be seen, where you're like quickly do that? Like that's what you're doing in this moment. You just pull it out just so you can see it, and there's an etching on the stone now. It used to be perfectly smooth. There's an etching on the stone now. And it has one word. It's a name. And it's a name that you didn't think you'd ever see written there. It says Killix.
And just stand there. Just stop moving.
As you stop and the others kind of pass a little bit past you to kind of get set up in this area, you see up ahead the rest of the guards, rest of the people there from the DSC. They start to bring down this prisoner, this elf, with them towards you all. You all recognize this as probably Sylvander. One of them seems to be kind of leading the way. It's a tiefling, just as Talitro had said. And you guys look and you see he does look quite a bit like Sirius. He doesn't have the big beard that Sirius has, but he has the same shaped eyes. His horns are very similar. Same tone of skin. He's a little bit leaner than Sirius is, but he holds himself with that same confidence. Sirius, as you look up, you see Killix. Walking towards you. Killix walks up to the rest of everyone, not paying attention to Sirius in the back. Well, I didn't expect to see such a big audience tonight, but I'm glad you're all here. Especially you, Em. I'm especially glad you're here. Oh, thank you for leaving your home defenseless. This is wonderful. We were able to retrieve that which we needed. And thank you as well, Sir Elf. Galadriel, I think your name was. Thank you for leading them all here. We needed. And he pulls out of inside his cloak, he pulls out the stone tablet that you guys retrieved from the Witch of the Ways. This was so much easier to find once M was no longer there. Well, now that we have the two of you, I think we're ready to get started. And he points to Sylvander and to Galadriel. Here, why don't you all come up to the edge of the cliff here? I want to show you this. What we're working with today. And they lead you towards the edge here. It's not really a cliff, it's just kind of it's like a sunken, like I said, it was a pit. It's almost like it's an arena looking, like a natural looking arena. And down below you see a giant skeleton with scales hanging off of the bones. Broken wings laying beside it. And a skull that could swallow you whole laying open on the ground. Long dead. But it is a dragon skeleton.
Bro, there's no way I BS'd my way into that one.
That's insane, actually.
What the heck?
They instruct Sylvander to be unbound. And they lead you and you to lead Drill and Sylvander up towards the edge of this arena. Now, the two of you will use this very helpful spell that our friend Emma's acquired to resurrect this dragon.
And if I don't? What are you gonna do? Kill me?
Yes.
What
you
if I
can
kill
get
him?
another necromancer. It's just
Are there-
helpful to do it this now.
Are
You
there-
kill who?
Sorry.
Who are you killing?
Hmm?
So far,
Can I walk up to him?
Mm-hmm.
Can I walk up to Killix?
Yeah.
I just put my hand on his shoulder. Like, can I do that?
Yeah, you can reach out your hand. He's gonna try and pull back though. You can make like a dexterity check to try and grab his shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll say that's good enough. Yeah, so he tries to pull back, but you grab his shoulder.
I cast Feign Death on him.
Is Feign Death a self?
It's a
Oh
willing.
no, it's a willing.
It's a touch.
A willing
it's
creature.
Willing.
Oh, it's willing?
It's a willing creature. So he in that moment would not be willing.
Hey. I have a question.
Yeah.
Is is the tablet itself technically magical like a scroll then?
Yeah, it would be.
Okay.
What is M on components?
Material.
M is material.
Oh, okay.
But unless it's like a really powerful spell like Revivify, usually we kind of just let it slide.
Okay.
But, like graveyard dirt, like a pinch of graveyard dirt, like doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
All right, how about this? I just say, what do you want to do with the dragon?
I mean, it's a dragon. We can definitely use a dragon. I'm under orders here. I have superiors myself.
I'm gonna laugh at him. I'm just gonna start laughing.
You think you were in any situation here? You willingly walked into this, and
How do you
can
plan
say
to
that-
control a dragon?
Oh, you don't know what this does, do you? He points to the tablet in his hand. That's the beauty of this spell. That's why it takes multiple necromancers, especially with a bond such as yours.
Is it? And I
Yeah.
cast dispel magic on the tablet.
And you cast dispel magic. Okay. Yeah. So let's see. You will need to make that spell the ability check. It's not
Okay.
it's not third level.
Okay.
And plus the
I
spell
will
level,
have you roll. I won't tell you what the DC is, but I'll have you roll.
20.
The highest it can be is 19.
Yeah. Oh, maybe?
Is it enough?
You cast dispel magic, and how does your dispel magic look?
Well, so it's got like a verbal and a somatic component. So I think I'll just point at it and just say like dispel, just like basic, and then I want there to just be like a little like crackle of energy on the thing as all of the magic in it is dispelled.
As it shoots out from your hand and crackles against it, you can see like these tendrils of like magical electricity kind of engulfing this tablet. But you can't quite tell if it's gone or not. Based on like this, you casting the spell, you know it was successfully cast. You can't tell if the spell itself was dispelled. You can make an Arcana check if you'd like, though.
Okay, I'll make an Arcana check.
Yeah, you're really not sure. You're not sure how this works. This was your best bet for sure.
I'll just laugh again and say it has no magic now. I don't know, but I'll say that.
Felix looks a little bit concerned at the tablet. Looks back to you. Okay. Well, we'll still try. I guess he looks a little bit less confident than he did before.
Are the guards looking at me right now or no? Like, are there guards behind me?
So all the guards that you've passed up to this point have started slowly collecting behind you. There's like about 20 other guards in this room. You guys are heavily outnumbered at this point. But no one's like taking a particular looking at you specifically serious. They're all looking up towards Felix.
Yeah, I still have my.
Yeah. Like your red skin is still a little bit visible underneath the cloak, but it's not necessarily like
what's up,
they're looking at you like, oh
also,
wow.
Yo, thanks for the.
He looks like Felix.
Appreciate you, dude. Flint's about to pull some crazy stuff. Wait, you just gotta wait for it.
Right. Well, let's get started, shall we? Unless you all want to die here right now, that would be a little bit of a waste.
Never mind.
I wanna run up to Killix and try to take the tablet out of his hands.
As you start running, a couple guards do notice this and they try and stop you. So we'll have you make either a dexterity or a strength check with disadvantage.
I'll do dex. Do I do saving or just a straight up dex?
We'll do a saving. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Dex save 13. Let me roll some 20s of my own. Interesting. As you start to run up, a couple guards try and stop you. You slip through the hands of one, but there's a couple others in front that do grab your arms as you go, and your hood falls off at this point.
When my hood falls off, I'll just look up and I'll yell out, "Killix!"
He knows that voice, so he looks up. And he starts laughing. Serious! You failure. Look at you. You can't even come up and hug me. You can't do anything right now, can you?
What are you doing?
I'm doing what you should have been doing. I'm trying to better our family. I'm trying to put us in a place in the world where no one can touch us anymore.
Well, that's what I was trying to do. What do you think I'm out here doing? Think I'm out here for fucking fun?
Your methods were always backwards to me. I looked up to you. I really did. But you just weren't getting enough done.
I'm sorry. How is resurrecting a dragon helping your family? I'm a little lost. Somebody needs to kind of get me up to date here. What's going on?
Have you ever heard of the term power before, little bard?
I have. I think once or twice, maybe.
This is how you set up a family. This is how you set up a dynasty. You take power. It's perfect.
You said you have bosses you answer to. You think they're gonna let you have this power? You're nothing.
Oh, no. Trust me. I'm not taking this power for myself. I'm giving it to them, for sure. But by giving it them, I set myself up and my family up in a way that Sirius could never.
We're like on a cliff's edge, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go walk over to Flint and say, do you have Thunderwave available by chance?
Have Shatter?
Unlucky.
Have Fear?
Shatter does extra damage against rocks, doesn't it?
Out of the ground, that might be cool.
Let me see here.
Can I turn to Killix and ask him if he wants to help summon the dragon?
I mean, yeah, you can.
I just give him a smirk and be like, "You want to help summon this dragon?"
Actually, roll persuasion.
Persuasion.
This is interesting. I think you're playing to his pride a little bit. That's pretty good. Killix looking. I mean, I don't know how much help I'll be, but I can hold the tablet for sure.
All right, let's walk over to Sylvander. He's unbound, right?
Yeah, he's unbound. There are guards very close to
both of you at this point, though, where they're like poised to strike if anything happens.
Okay.
So Vander is there. He's still kind of like shaking a little bit. He's very frail right in this moment.
I just, yeah.
Let's just get this over with. I mean, there's no way this spell really works, right? I just need to go home.
We will go home. Don't worry.
This is the only way we get out of this. There's no way they can control this thing. This would means that they're gonna have chaos in their hands. We just need to.
All right. Well, I just went back to our companions, or to my companions. I just say there's nothing we can do.
Killick stands in front of you with the tablet. You got a big smirk on his face. This is what I hope for. This is the future. If this works, don't tell me what we can do.
Can I don't know if this is going to work.
Okay.
Can I cast Charm Person on Sirius?
You're bound.
Brother, am I?
Yeah, you never got out of here.
Yeah, you were the one that was bound, so I'm gonna say at this point you can't.
Stupid movement component. Gosh dang it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you were the only one that didn't resist. Oh, you resisted, but you failed.
I failed to resist, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
So, sorry.
That's unfortunate. Okay.
So Vander and Tleach realize you're looking at this tablet. He kind of there's glyphs on the tablet that before you couldn't really read, but they're starting to rearrange themselves as necromancy energy builds up between the two of you. And suddenly you can read the words of the incantation. So Vander looks at you and I mean, I guess look on the bright side. It's if this
we've always wanted.
It's pretty cool. He laughs and he starts coughing a little bit too.
It is pretty cool.
And purple energy starts to flow between him and the tablet as he starts talking and casting the spell. Do you join him?
I join him.
Kilix kind of steps to the side a little bit and points down towards the bones of the skeleton dragon. As you guys cast the spell, and as it finishes, this burst
right
of
as it finishes,
energy.
Can I cast Feign Dead? Because it's willing.
On yourself?
No, on him. He was willing to touch me. On Kilix.
No.
So when it says willing, it means he's willing to feign dead too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was like willing to let touch him. Okay.
No. It's like willing to. I like your like how you got to that point. That's pretty cool, but that's not how the spell works.
It pops up a check on his screen that says, "Do you want to feign dead?" Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And he goes,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, that's where I didn't get it. Okay.
Yeah. So
that's fine.
This purple energy shoots out from that's been collecting on the tablet and shoots out towards the skeleton, and the bones start to kind of rattle and pull together, and the bits of scales and skin that are still kind of hanging off start to adhere themselves to these bones, so it's like kind of patching itself as it starts to lift and crack and rattle and raise itself on its two hands. The head, which was slightly smashed in before, starts to repair and come together as the skeleton dragon cracks its neck. And it's a resounding sound for the cave. It looks up. Purple light starts filling its eyes, or the eye sockets, I should say. And it lets out a roar that just deafens all of you.
Are we actually deafened? Is it like an effect, a status effect we all have?
No, it just
okay.
very, very loud. I mean, your ears are ringing. That's how loud it is, kind of. The guards start to back away a little bit. Calyx looks down, elated at what you've done, as the skeleton dragon, which you have now successfully raised from the dead, looks up at him. And that's where we're going to pick up next time.
Don't. No.
It's just a sick, nasty cliffhanger.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so sad that willing creature means like you have to talk, like you actually have to. Oh, I'm so sad.
You have to be agreeing, like it's like when they say like a creature that's not hostile towards you, like they have to agree that I want to be part of this.
That's why I took Fate
You
Death.
should have told him that it was part of a.
Sorry, I was confused as to what you thought it meant too. So.
No, yeah, that makes sense though.
It was a cool line.
Dude, if I'm not
I was
flipping tied up, I was about to riz up Sirius's brother.
Not like this, bro.
That would have been some.
I am still shook that freaking Peregrine guessed it, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude,
I know that was
the actual.
You said that, and I was like, I was like, let's go with it. Let's do it. He says it, and I was like, the guard's like, how'd you know? And then freaking the insight check is a nat 1. Did you believe him? Oh, wow, that was fantastic.
Wild. The literal random thing I pulled out of my butt.
Hey, I'm just saying, me and Sylvander kind of popped off on somebody that dragon though.
Bro, I can't believe that.
You guys successfully do that together. So.
Level.
What is?
That spell that you cast is above 7th level.
Huge.
Dude,
Yep.
I don't know.
It would have been crazy if you rolled the nat 20 though. I would have lost my mind.
If you would have rolled a nat 20, this entire section of the campaign is just.
I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I don't even care if they murder us after this. Like, I'll go down fighting. But like, if I just dispel this thing, I'll be happy.
It'd be crazy.
Well, what was the spell save on the tablet? Was it like a 30?
No, 19 was the max.
Oh.
No, 19 is the max. So I'll let you guys figure it out or think
19
about it.
then?
It was either 18 or 19.
Yeah, it was either 18 or 19.
It is not a spell that you can find anywhere, and it's a custom spell. So
it's a homebrew.
Oh, it's a custom spell.
So, you won't be able to find the parameters of anything. So.
Oh, dude, I can't believe you're gonna leave us.
I also
on that
like how it got dark out,
cliffhanger.
and so it's like this. As soon as like the Calyx reveal happened, like I got like the dark lighting and everything.
Well,
I know,
dude,
right, bro? The Calyx review app or the fucking
somebody
and then
in
it just gets darker.
Somebody in stream chat, a regular said, "Why is your dungeon master in his basement with a candlelight?" And I said, "It's for added effect."
Truly.
I just realized we didn't have the music going this session.
Oh,
I know, bro. I was sitting here like, dude, this would be perfect. Like when like the reveal that like Sirius's brother was like behind everything. I was like, bro, where? The silence was sick, but I was like, dude, where is the ominous music, man?
You guys just said something. I completely forgot.
Oh no, it's.
I don't have my name set up.
I honestly didn't even notice it until now.
What are we gonna say?
I don't know about you guys.
Cue ominous music.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of getting attached to my character. I might buy the figurine I made.
Dude, Flint is kind of becoming a
Dude,
legend.
the plot armor Flint is peak, by the
Plot
way.
armor Flint is insanity.
But it's always in the worst possible
Yeah, it
moments.
only happens when we
That's
don't
what
need it.
makes entertaining it's the worst possible moments, but it's like the best possible moments too.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
well,
To be
well.
fair, he did
Anyway,
come in
this
clutch
was
with that
super fun one.
nat 20 against the witch. After he almost threw.
How much does it cost to buy this?
Yo, I thought for sure you were gonna reveal that like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
witch
very
was there
impressive.
as well, and that's how she knew. She knew, and like she was tied up somewhere, and she like quickly inscribed it to Sirius or something.
No, I will tell you, the Witch
Ain't
of the
no way
Ways.
she's tied up somewhere, bro.
The Witch
I-
of the Ways is arguably the most powerful character you will meet in this campaign.
Okay,
Oh,
never mind then.
she's super powerful. I have her character sheet. Maybe I'll show you guys one day because she's stupid.
Okay.
Because that was the point of that whole session was that you were not fighting her, so
Oh, okay, yeah.
you would have wiped the floor with all of you.
Yeah, I just want like the day where Panic is just sitting there, like rolling multiple handfuls of dice, and we're all like, oh no. Oh no. This is bad.
The best, I know. I'm actually probably gonna switch to my like actual dice. I think too, for rolling things again. I did it at first, but
That'd be sick.
I think I want to do it again because it's a little more exciting.
Yeah.
I got dice for Christmas. Actually, I got
Oh, did you?
a pretty sick set of dice.
I've got my dice that I use for my campaign right now. It's really fun.
Mine are actually metal die.
I'm
I'll
gonna
have to send
I do
pictures
have
of
wrap
some
up
metal.
stream.
Okay, sounds good.